Shalom. Let me start by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem, Rakak Wadash, to to the apostles and elders, great millstone, peace and mercy to the house of David. Yahweh is the true name of the Heavenly Father, who the world calls God. Yahweh Shai is the true name of the Heavenly Father's only begotten Son, who the world refers to as Jesus Christ. Ba'ashem is in the name. Rakak Wadash is the Holy Spirit. Shalom to the 144,000 men that's laboring this truth for the sake of Yahweh Bashim Shai. And shalom to the innumerable multitude, men, women, and children that may be listening in all truth and in sincerity. Shalom. This your brother Quadash coming back here with another video through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Shai. And the title of this video, Lord willing, it's going to be, just proving that we are the true Israelites, are the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. All right, because with everything that's going on, it's just proving the fact that we are the true people. What we've been saying, starting with the apostles and the elders, brothers on down, all right, that we are the people. All right, it's becoming more and more true, about what's going on today with this war. All right, this is Isaiah 2, starting at 1. It says, the word that Isaiah, the son of Amos, saw concerning Judah and Israel. And it shall come to pass in the last days that the mountain of the Lord's house shall be established in the top of the mountains, and shall be exalted above the hills, and all nations shall flow unto it. And many people shall go and say, come ye, and let us go up to the mountain of Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, to the house of the power of Jacob. And he shall teach us of his ways, we will walk in his paths, for out of Zion shall go forth the law and the word of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai from Jerusalem. All right, so that's not happening now. All right, they're not going to the land of Israel today and learn about the law. They don't teach the law in the land of Israel. Okay? It says, for out of Zion shall go forth the law. All right? And they're not teaching the law, man. Okay? You see they have these big parades over there, things like that. All right? Because these are children of Satan, man. All right? They're not the true people. It says, and he shall judge among the nations, and shall rebuke many people, and they shall beat their swords into plowshares, and their spears into pruning hooks. All right, so plowshares and pruning hooks, those are farming tools. Okay? And why would they beat their swords into that? All right, because it says, nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore. Okay, and what are they doing? They're doing the complete opposite there. All right, they're learning. They're preparing themselves for war. Let me grab this. This is Joel 3, starting at 9. It says, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men, let all the men of war draw near, let them come up, beat your plowshares into swords, and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. And that's what's happening, man. These other nations are saying that they're strong. China, Russia, Korea, okay, on and on, like Iran. Okay, these other nations are saying that they are strong, man. All right, and they're doing the opposite. All right, they're not beating their swords into plowshares. They're beating their plowshares, their farming tools, into swords, man. All right. It says, verse 11, assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about. Thither cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Yahweh. Let the heathen be awakened, and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat, for there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about. All right, because that's where World War III is going to be. All right, it's going to be over there in the Middle East, man. All right, and that's what they're doing now. They're beating their plowshares into swords. All right, they're getting ready for war. All right, so it's the complete opposite, you know, of what's going to be happening in the kingdom of heaven. All right, beating your swords into plowshares. All right, that symbolizes peace. Okay, but that's the opposite of what's going on right now. It's the opposite of peace. Okay, and also they're not teaching the law over there in the land of Israel, in Jerusalem, man. All right, they're doing the opposite. I mentioned the alphabet parade, sodomy, adultery. All right, they're not proclaiming these laws. Okay, we're doing that. All right, we're mainly doing that over here in Americas, man, in the land of our captivity, man. This is Baruch 3. Baruch 2, starting at 30, it says, "For I knew that they would not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people. But in the land of their captivities, they shall remember themselves," mainly over here in America, man. That says, "And shall know that I am the Lord their power, for I will give them an heart and ears to hear, and they shall praise me in the land of their captivity, and think upon my name." They're not proclaiming the name of Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. All right, all right. You don't see quote unquote, well, not even quote unquote. You don't see these Israelis, all right, praising their God, man. All right, and in the land of their captivities, man. You don't see them out on the highways and byways. That's what I should say. You don't see them out on the highways and byways. All right, bidding to the marriage. All right, proclaiming that their Savior is going to come back, man. You see, it says, "In return from their stiff neck, and from their wicked deeds, for they shall remember the way of their fathers, which sinned before the Lord." It says, "And I will bring them again into the land which I promised with an oath unto their fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and they shall be lords of it. And I will increase them, and they shall not be diminished. And I will make an everlasting covenant with them to be their power, and they shall be my people. And I will no more drive my people of Israel out of the land that I have given them." You see? And also you got these gutter rats, they pretty much everywhere, man. They living amongst the heat. They living amongst uh they living amongst us. All right. They should be separate from us, man. They should be ruling over us with a rod of iron, man, but it's not happening, man. Well, in a way they are, they not in a way, but they actually are ruling over us, but they not, they still a weaker people, man. All right. They are ruling our these sellouts, man. All right, they got these sellouts by a string, man. So it's like they ruling them with like a spiritual rod of iron, because these sellouts, Mayweather, LeBron James, Amari Stoudemire, they gotta kiss ass to the gutter rats, man. All right, they gotta kiss ass to them, because they sold out and they control all their money. So it's like they bound the knee, to Amalek, man. All right. But the true men of Yahweh Shema Shai, all right, we're speaking out against them, man. This is Isaiah 60, starting at 17. For brass I will bring gold, and for iron I will bring silver, and for wood brass, and for stones iron. I will also make thy officers peace, and thy exactors righteousness. Violence shall no more be heard in thy land. You see? And violence is going on right now in that land of Israel, man. You see? And this is in the kingdom of heaven, man. It says, wasting nor destruction within thy borders, but thou shalt call thy walls salvation and thy gates praise. Right now you got Palestine, the Palestinians. They are invading Israel, man. All right, it's going down over there, man. It was something else that happened over there too, like some bombing. That's wasteness and destruction, man. So it's the complete opposite that's going down over there, man. It says the sun shall be no more thy light by day, neither for brightness shall the moon give light unto thee, but the Lord Yahweh shall be unto thee an everlasting light, and thy power thy glory. All right, and that's representing that wisdom. All right, there ain't no wisdom coming out of that place, man. All right, it's all death and destruction. All right, and they need security everywhere they go. All right, we ain't gonna need security in the kingdom of heaven, man. All right, we gonna have spiritual powers. All right, the fact that these people can die, man. They're getting heart surgery. They getting different implants. All right, they're not immortal. Okay. When we're in our land, when we're back in our land, we're gonna be under the second covenant. All right, which is everlasting, which is immortality. These people are still dying, man. They have security guards because they're afraid to die. They're afraid to get jumped. They're afraid to get harassed, man. Where are their spiritual powers, man? I don't see nobody flying. I don't see no streets paved with gold. None of that, man. Because these are not the true people, man. It says, the sun shall no more go down, neither shall the moon withdraw itself. For the Lord Yahweh shall be thine everlasting light, and the days of thy mourning shall be ended. These people are mourning, man. It says, thy people also shall be all righteous. They shall inherit the land forever. You see, they fighting over that land, man. The Palestinians and the Israelis, they're fighting over land that don't belong to neither one of them, man. It says they shall inherit the land forever. So nobody should be coming up fighting against them to get their land. All right, if it's theirs, it's theirs. The Lord gave it to them, it's theirs. It's going to be peace, tranquility, no more war. But it's the total opposite, man. And really, I don't even have to go into the fact that their physical appearance. All right, they're wearing their hats. They look like so-called white people. I can go into the fact that everything that's going on right now, that proves that they're not the people, man. And the icing on the cake is really the skin color, man. But I don't even have to get into the skin color. We can prove that they're not the people just by the war and and their deeds, man. And the fact that they're dying. Where's the immortality, man? Look at the land. Where's the streets paved with gold? Where's the 12 gates made of stones? It says, thy people also shall be righteous. They shall inherit the land forever. The branch of my planting, the work of my hands, that I may be glorified. A little one shall become 1,000, and a small one a strong nation. I, the Lord, will hasten in it. I, the Lord, Yahweh, will hasten it in his time. And that's not happening right now, man. All right, because these are not the true people of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. We are, man. We're in captivity, man. We are remembering ourselves, man. When do they ever talk about them? When do they ever talk about them falling away from the Lord and coming back, man? The 1948ers. Alright, so with that, Lord willing, this video was edifying to the elected nation of Israel. I'm going to close with that. Give all the praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Rakar, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of great millstone. Peace and mercy to the house of David. And to the next lesson, I say Shalom. And the Bible ball. Shalom.